critical thinking. We're going to break down a very, very important thinking process that you use every single day, and it's critical thinking. Critical thinking allows you to analyze the situation, break down, assess, and use it to our advantage. There's 5 critical thinking skill that it makes you better. And you have to practice those to work on them. You have to be aware of the critical thinking skill that you already possess. You have to know yourself, your talents, your advantage, your thinking. And you have to improve on the other critical thinking skills that it's not your strength. So if you stick around, I'm going to help you and I'm going to show you those 5 critical thinking skills that you can improve on and you can start using critical thinking. Critical thinking process includes steps like analyzing problem, solutions, communication, asking questions, and find solutions. Asking questions are very, very important. How can I solve this? Why is this? Why is that? How can I improve that? Is it a better solution? Is it not? Is it helping me? Am I improving? You have to question everything. Socrates, my other favorite philosopher, said to find yourself, think for yourself. Otherwise, you're just doing everything like a robot or a routine. You go to work, you make that X amount of money, and you're doing everything that everybody does. Days, weeks, years are going by, and you are in the same circle. You have to use critical thinking. So not to be in the same circle. You have to be objective in critical thinking. You cannot make emotional decisions. That is the exact opposite of critical thinking. Do not make emotional decisions. Always step back. Always take your time. Take a day, take a week if it's necessary, but do not make emotional decisions. When you make emotional decisions, and trust me, I made many times, most of the time, emotional decisions, they are not serving us. A strong critical thinker always analyzes the problem, the facts, the research, and make it a habit so it will be your second nature. Are you still there? If you're there, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and support my channel. Good critical thinking, it doesn't mean that we're negative or we are difficult. It means you're going to break down reliable information and facts and you're going to make a reliable decision. So good critical thinking has to be part of your life. You cannot make emotional decisions. When you make a decision, and if you do it emotional, you most likely make a quick, not reliable, and not a good move. This is what Marcus Aurelius said. External things are not the problem. It's your assessment of them, which you can erase right now. So you have to break down those external things, whatever that is, and make a good assessment. All right. And how we can improve critical thinking skill? Well, there's 5 good techniques that you can implement and you can practice. Observation, analyzing, inference, communication, and problem solving. So those are the ones that you can implement and let your mind work on these. Observation. Let's get to the first one. So observation is the ability to notice and predict opportunities, problems, and solutions. Analyzes. Gathering. You have to gather, understanding data, research, analyze, all those. Inference, drawing conclusion based on data, information, and also personal experience. Communications, sharing and receiving information. Very, very important. You gotta reach out. People you might know, they might have better experience. They're more knowledgeable. Ask questions, communicate, and problem solving. The process to gathering, analyzing, communicating information to identify and troubleshoot solutions. All these steps means nothing if you cannot solve the problem. So at the end, you're doing all these steps and you're working all these things to solve the problem and you get the best out of it. And how to practice these critical thinking skills? You have to practice them to be better at it, just like with everything else. And then it'll become second nature. It goes to the observation. The first, identify the problem or issue. Whatever the problem is, the issue, you have to identify that. Create inferences on why the problem exists. Collect information, organize data, develop solutions, analyze which solution is working, identify some ways to improve solutions. So these are the things you can do to practice critical thinking skills. You have to make an objective decision in critical thinking. You have to be objective in critical thinking. You cannot make a decision filled with emotions. Are you still there? If you get some value out of the content, please hit subscribe, hit like, support the channel. And the last thing, everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see, a perspective, not the truth. Marcus Aurelius. So critical thinking is incredibly important. And remember, those who are improving, they last for a long time. Now, if you're just watching this video, spending some time, wasting some time, but you're not learning, not improving anything, it's a waste of time for you. Not for everybody, but for you. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.